I've seen how it's brought a lot of people here to pray and meditate. And I think a lot of folks who maybe, in their busy days and everything, they can come here and they can relax and enjoy some time with God.
This towering testament to faith has risen above the tiny town of Mayo for nearly 72 years. Dedicated in the fall of 1955, the Our Lady of the Wood Shrine was the idea of a young Franciscan priest, Father Hubert Rakowski.
He had a vision, a dream that he wanted to build a shrine, and he basically said, if they pray here, I want them to come here and visit a shrine. Now that was an idea. That didn't build anything. But in the early 50s, 1953, a woman by the name of Anna Child from Ann Arbor, who was a Lutheran, sent us a statue of Mary. And her husband was Catholic and he died, and she wanted to donate this to the church. And for whatever reason, that was the impetus for him to build the shrine.
But about a decade ago, this shrine dedicated to Mary found itself in need of a Hail Mary.
The Onaway stone was flaky and was very dangerous to walk on, and we would sweep it, and the next day you'd have more flakes.
The problem was that when it rains, you can see all the grotto is full of water. So it was kind of people a little disappointed that, all the years it was good, now it's full of water. So he said, what can we do? I said, well, why don't we fix it? So we did, Well, the problem is that, okay, where are we going to get the money?
The total restoration effort was estimated to cost roughly $1 million. No small price tag for a church with only about 250 members.
From my perspective, I always think that everything that we have comes from the Lord, right? So if the people becomes closer to God, they become charitable, right? When they become charitable, of course, we will be able to gather. It will not be a big amount quick and hurry, but at least their heart will be fully open to share what they have. It's always a challenge, and we have to meet the challenge. Because by meeting the challenge, we are certainly able to get closer to the Lord.
And much like the building of the shrine back in the 1950s, the money and the restoration slowly came together, penny by penny, piece by piece, prayer by prayer.
I was questioning a little bit, but Father always said, trust in God, and He will make sure that it happens. And I was amazed at some of the generosity of many of our parishioners here, and it's made it happen. And one way we solicited donations, we had a matching program where someone would put in like 10,000, and so that people knew that if they put in the 10,000, we would get 20 in total. But we also have an annual 5K run. We have a rummage sale that generates $4,000 to $5,000. Since I've been here, the average annual collection for the shrine has been $100,000, which is a lot of money for this small parish when you only have 159 families and 259 parishioners. And in fact, this last year, with the last kickoff to end the restoration, we had to make it $200,000 approximately. And trust me, I finally told the parishioners, if we hit this goal, we're closing the account, folks.
Now, a decade after the restoration first began, the work is nearly complete, and those accounts about to be closed, without a single penny of debt to the shrine or the parish.
Right from the very start, I always think that it should be done, because it's not that the people don't like it. It's just part of our, I would say, our spiritual desire. Okay, to really have a place for everybody to be able to pray. And the shrine is really a place for prayer.
A shrine built by faith, now restored by faith.
I was just talking to a gentleman. I said, well, do you know where the shrine is? And he looked at me and didn't say. Oh, the Catholic Shrine. Oh, yeah, I know where you're at. Everybody knows where this place is just about. Because how can you miss it? You know? And the connection that we have with the community has been very strong, and people have supported it. So we feel it's going to go on for a long time. And hopefully the people can still come here and get themselves closer to God.
In Mayo, David Leiden, 9 and 10 News.